Alright, today I'm going to show you how to restore headlights. I've done this quite a bit before because I used to work in a shop where we did this as a service. We had better kits than these though, but these are honestly not that bad. But first thing I always do is I tape off the lenses because you really don't want the spray and stuff on your paint. Some of these kits have wipes, which are fine, but I prefer the sprays. I think they work a little bit better, but you definitely don't want a lot of these sprays on your stuff. I mean, you're going to be wet sanding with pretty much water for the most part, but now this kit though had some sort of different spray instead of just, normally I just wet sand with water, but I'm going to give this one a shot and just see how it comes out. Honestly though, like you can see, here's the problem with like these Corvettes and stuff, like you see that cracking, some of that is probably on the inside and it's just fatigue over time. There's nothing you can do about that except replace the light. But we'll know for sure once we start actually getting into this and start sanding all this off. Now, it's always best to do this on a nice sunny day because the sunlight helps to cure this stuff. I know the stuff that we had, it really took a solid 24 to 48 hours to cure, and it was very tacky. We had a UV lamp to help cure some of it, but people that didn't listen to us, like parking under a tree or insisted it be done on a day where, you know, the pollen's the worst, or on a day where it's going to thunderstorm later, they would always have problems and then come back and want us to redo it, even though, you know, we gave them the warning ahead of time of, you know, maybe this isn't the best day for this. And it's always worse to redo a job than it is to get it right the first time. When you have to redo it, you got to sand through all of that stuff you've already sprayed on, which means you have to go over it with, for us, if your headlights weren't bad, we could honestly just start with 600 grit. But if we ever had to redo any that just got done, for any reason, you were always sanding for quite a while with 300 just to get down to the 600, and then depending, sometimes move to the 1000 grit. Never used this kit before, but we're going to give it a shot. I used other products from Turtle Wax, and they're usually really good, so I thought, what the heck, I'll give this one a shot as well. It wasn't a very expensive kit, but I noticed the other kit that was like it almost looked like they were charging me an extra $10 for just gloves. And this one has gloves too, but these gloves suck. So we're going to start by just like cleaning off the outside of the headlight. I'm just going to use a little light soap and water just to get all the outside dust off. So for this one, instead of wet sanding, at first it wants you to apply this, and I think it thinks that maybe this will just do the job. It says use the cotton cloth. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use this. It'll be just fine. So we're just going to apply this all over the lens. And again, it thinks that maybe this will just do the job, and then if it doesn't, then you'll move on to the pads. I'm going to use the pads either way. One, I already know this isn't going to work on this. Also, the whole point is you wet sand off the outside, and then you use the other piece to fill it. So, and that's what makes it come out clear. Now the instructions essentially want you to use this instead of water. You can do these with water and sandpaper. That's all these are. And the instructions are like, you know, use side 1 and blah blah blah. If this, then use side 2, then 3. Okay, I'm going to use all of them because all they are is they're just getting to finer and finer grit. And it's more work, but it's going to make the job come out that much better when you actually do clear it. I also realize this kit's using the lens or the white method. Again, it's fine. I prefer the kits where you spray. The only problem about when you do have the kits that do the spray is you need to be familiar with or good at what you're doing, because even when I was in the shop doing this stuff, we had some guys who just couldn't spray for crap. And if you get too much of a coat on something, that's one of the other reasons we may have to redo it, and it is a headache to sand through all of that. First, you have to wait till it fully dries, and then you can start sanding through it, and it's just a nightmare. But let's just start with the sanding, and then we'll go from there. Again, half the stuff you don't have to use in these kits. Honestly, if you wanted to, you can just get those, they sell just the lens wipes by themselves. And so you can just get your own sandpaper and stuff. And the key to this is you want to keep this wet. If you let this stuff get dry, then you're going to start digging too much into the headlights, and you'll probably notice it when you're done. The prep work is pretty much everything. The better you do on this prep work, the better it's going to come out when you finally do that final swipe to fill in all these little microscopic gaps and stuff in here, which is again what you're essentially doing. Because like when you're done, you're going to notice this fogs up, and actually it's going to be a little counterintuitive, but this is going to fog up and you're going to see sections where it's a little more clear. Those are the sections you want to go back over and resand. Now I'm done with the first one, so I'm probably just going to wipe all this down so I can kind of see my work, but I'm going to move on to the second one. Keep doing the same thing over and over. I'm not going to bore you with all that. Just know that you're just going to sand over every single bit. Just keep moving down to finer and finer grits. Going back, if you just want to buy the white kit, really the only 2 grits, maybe 3 that you would need is 300 if your stuff's really bad, like extremely oxidized, not like worse than this was. Otherwise you can start with 600. You can honestly just do 600, but I like to move down to the 1000, and that'll just give you like a way more pristine just look, and I feel like they last longer and they just look great. So, and then again, you can just buy the wipes if you want to do that, and you don't have to use this stuff. Just honestly, just wet sanding with water and the sandpaper is just fine. This is probably honestly just a gimmick. It's probably not doing pretty much anything different than water would. And I've done a ton of these lights over the years. That was a long time ago, but done a ton of those, and don't think I ever had one come back. And we had like a 5-year warranty, so pretty solid stuff. Now this is something not in the kit, but usually way back when, we always had alcohol wipes, and we would wipe these down after sanding everything so we could get a good look at what it's going to look like. Or, I mean, it would fog over and you could see like where the sections you missed and stuff are. Now, so you can already see some of that stuff inside there, I'm not going to be able to get. Again, sometimes it's just better to like replace the headlight, but I'm not going to do that right now. We're just going to try to make it look a little bit better, a little more presentable, and then we'll deal with it later. Alright, so now you can see it start to fog over. Normally some of this stuff, I would go back over to see what's inside that I can't get, and what's just imperfections. I'm actually late to being somewhere, so for the sake of this tutorial, and since it's my money to throw away anyways, I'm not going to go back over this, but normally I would say hit it with, if you're using the 300, 600,000, I would say hit it with the 1,000 again, see what comes out. Or if you just see a huge patch, go over the 600 again, then go over the 1,000. What you typically want to see, if there's not any oxidation on the inside, is you want to see this all fogged over, a lot like this, but you want to see it consistent everywhere. Like right here, I may go over this anyways because this is not on the inside, and this should look like this. So I know I didn't pay enough attention to this right here when I was sanding, so now I should go back over it, make this look like all of this up here. Again, I think some of these are just going to be stuff on the inside, oxidation that I just cannot get. These headlights honestly need to be replaced. Somebody brought this to me. I probably would have gave that recommendation to begin with, especially based on the cracks that I showed you in the beginning of, hey, look, these are not going to come out perfect. They come out good, but not perfect. See this right here? This needs to be gone over again. And you can see same thing with the other side. You know, we want to see all of this just be even all the way down in the center everywhere else. So you should sand this again, go back over it, and then do the last steps. But again, sake of time, I've got somewhere to be. This is just a tutorial for you. So I want to show you what it's going to come out looking like. So for this one, they have two. They have the lens base coat wipe and then the sealing wipe. You'll do one right after the other. So we're going to go ahead and start this. It says to do them immediately after the other. We're going to follow that instruction. Move over to the sealing wipe now. All right, there you have it. We're gonna let them cure. Thing says it takes 24 hours to cure, typically right. Honestly, if you're in a nice sunny day like we are today, the sun helps it cure even faster, so it should be good. Things to point out, probably should have went over that again, but you'll notice these spots right here, you can't get those out. That's the stuff on the inside, and those just would not be able to get out. Same thing over here, these big splotches up top, just no way you'd be able to get those out. Could have did a better job on some of this other stuff though. Again, that's why you would want to go over the sanding again, like I said before, but I just don't have time for that right now, so this is as good as it's going to get. And one last thing, when you're cleaning up, make sure you do not touch these. They need to cure. They need to cure before you touch them, or you're going to mess up your work, and you're going to have to redo it. And that's when you have to go back, go to a higher sandpaper, sand all the way back down. It's going to be terrible. And it's just going to be a huge waste of time for something preventable.